Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Stapleton in Akron, Cleveland, Ohio, market for Apex drivers nationwide for Apex Live Wednesday. Just want to get on here and shout out a bunch of pointers as usual. It's another great day. I just had another long ride from the east side of Cleveland to almost Toledo. Very long ride, about a 40-minute long ride. And I was able to give out an Apex referral card to the passenger and let her know that, hey, you know, when you need a ride back from here, you know, you can use this card to set up your driver in advance, 30 days in advance, and you get to pick your driver, and you can favorite that driver as someone that you like to ride with on a normal basis. And just explain to her, you know, when you're in remote areas where there's difficulties finding a driver, you want to make sure that it's not a random Uber or Lyft situation, and you want to know who your driver is. This is how you can do that. This is the way that you can ensure that you have a way to accomplish that. And I'm just using that as a rule with most of my passengers. If I get these long rides where I know that they're going to have a trouble finding a driver, I pitch it to them. I give them my referral card and I say, hey, you can sign up and you request me as a driver, or you can choose the driver that you want. You'll know about his card, his profile, and his information much better than you will with a random Uber or Lyft driver where you don't know who it is, or if he's going to show up, or she's going to show up, or what time they're going to show up, and what condition the car is in. You'll have a certainty that you'll have the ride that you need for that long airport trip or that long distance trip that you want to take, especially in the morning when there's not very many drivers out. In Cleveland, we've got a lot of activity, a lot of growth happening right now because there's not a lot of drivers out. So the rides are very regular, and it doesn't take long to get a ride when you turn your app on, within 5 to 6 seconds even. A lot of the rides are long distance rides. We're being blessed to make up to a couple $100 a day, which is the most I've ever made with just one platform. So I've been able to spend some time with deliveries and, you know, the other time with passengers. I'm not doing Apex delivery currently. That's something I may look at in the future to develop in this area. We don't have a foothold, but we've talked about doing some things to try to get that off the ground. If you're a driver, you're interested in Apex delivery and it's in your market and it's strong, I would strongly encourage you to get on that. Or if you want to bring it to your market, go ahead and get it started. Go ahead and do the things that you need to do to get the marketing off the ground. If you need cars, check out the Apex Driver Facebook page for links, or the apexdriver.us website, so you can get your business cards. Or behind me, you may see there's a sign. It's behind me on my plexiglass divider. It's 8.5 by 10, and it tells the rider that they can reserve me as a driver for future rides. So I use a lot of different techniques, a lot of different methods to try to get the word out, to get more riders on board, along with Facebook, social media, getting it out there so people know that it's available, and explain to them how to use it and what it means. Just really selling the value of it so that they can say, hey, that might be something I really want to look into for the future. So I encourage you to do that if you haven't already. And just so you know, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are usually when we have new content on this channel with our lives. On Monday, we have you know, throughout the day. It's not a certain time. It's Billy out of the Marysville, Ohio market on Mondays, part-timer. And then on Wednesdays, I alternate with John Cooper from Virginia. And on Fridays, we have a representative of the company come on and do a live content presentation at that time. So again, apexdriver.us, Apex Nationwide Facebook page, two very good resources, and of course the YouTube channels for you to gain more information about how it works, how to get it off the ground, how to get more riders. So I didn't have a lot today. I just want to come on and say that. Sorry for the background noise. I am driving. You guys be safe out there. Remember your mask and your personal protective equipment, your social distancing, and Apex on. Thank you.